Moraga. Zoom out and away from the tiny school that sits atop the hill in Moraga and you'll find a chaotic college basketball scene that's full of teenagers chasing hundreds of thousands of dollars and coaches struggling to hold on to their top players for more than a season. As the NCAA tournament kicks off this week, there are players who will suit up at schools like Duke and North Carolina who are already worth more than $1 million in potential marketing opportunities while profiting from their name, image and likeness, NIL, a proposition that tends to favor powerhouse schools with wealthy booster programs. "I'm worried," said St. Mary's basketball coach Randy Bennett. "I don't know what the long-term result is on this thing, but I don't think it's good." Zoom in on McKeown Pavilion and there's a much different scene. Players aren't dipping in and out of the program to find better opportunities elsewhere. Entering this season, not a single player left the St. Mary's basketball program for another school, nor did any players transfer in. And nobody is in the top 100 of college basketball earners who capitalize on their NIL in the new age of college sports, where some players are getting paid before ever taking the court. "Built, not bought," is how fifth-year senior Alex Dukas described St. Mary's, which this year joined the Air Force as the only two Division I programs in the country that didn't utilize the NCAA transfer portal to either bring new players in or send out old ones. And yet, St. Mary's will begin March Madness as a number 5 seed on Friday night against Grand Canyon, 7 p.m. on truTV, the third consecutive year the Gales have earned such a high tournament ranking as one of the nation's 20 best teams. If the Gales aren't utilizing the transfer portal and they aren't collecting hundreds of thousands of dollars for their athletes to get paid, how are they keeping up with the best programs in the country taking full advantage of both? Players point to their coach, Bennett, who has turned away opportunities at bigger programs and might have one of his best teams yet at St. Mary's, where he's in his 23rd season on the bench. "You see it elsewhere, the transfer portal has been crazy, it's like NBA free agency nowadays," Dukas explained. "Guys just chuck their name in and see how much money they can get paid. That's not what we're about. We're about building guys up for 4-5 years if we can, and really building up a culture here. And the culture is incredible." Since the NCAA backed off its longtime refusal to allow athletes to benefit from their celebrity in July 2021, bigger schools set up collectives that pooled money from donors and linked players to potential sponsorships. In effect, NIL has a chance to hurt mid-majors like St. Mary's, where the main selling points have traditionally revolved around academics, player development and team culture.